Hello everyone, this is Darshini, and in this video we are going to be talking about how to silence a noisy mind. First, let's talk about why the mind gets noisy. The first reason is if you don't do what you want to do or intend to do, then your mind will get noisy. You not doing what you want to do can be of many forms. One of the forms could be you might have a passion, but still, if you keep doing something else, then your mind will get noisy. This is because there is a misalignment between your mind and your heart. And whenever there is a misalignment between your mind and your mind will get noisy. So, to make your mind quiet, a mind heart alignment should be brought about. Another form of you not doing what you want to do is procrastination. Procrastinating on the things that you've always wanted to do, or even not executing the small works as planned. Procrastination leads to overthinking, and overthinking leads to anxiety. For example, let's say that you have this intention to do marketing for your business. So now you have two choices. One is either you've planned for it or you've not planned for it. If you've planned for it and don't execute, then this will lead to a noisy mind. If you've not planned for it, your mind will keep being noisy until you plan. So after you plan, your mind will check whether you will execute it or not. If you're someone who always executes as planned, then once the plan is set, your mind will become quiet. But if you're someone who sometimes executes or don't execute even after planning, then your mind will be noisy until the work gets completed. So, if you want your mind to be quiet, then make sure that you always execute as planned. This is because only when your mind believes that you will execute as planned, it will remain quiet. So to make your mind believe you, prove to it by acting as you say. See, whenever you have an idea, intention, or a desire, your mind will keep disturbing you until you start working towards it. When you observe this noisy mind on a superficial level, it will feel very irritating. But when you observe closely, you will see that your mind is doing you a favor of trying to propel you to action and work on your idea, intention, or your desire. The thing here is that if your thoughts, words, and actions are aligned, then your mind will be quiet. Let's say that you've been wanting to wake up at 5 am for a very long time, but you've not been executing it. Then, until you execute it, your mind will keep reminding you by being noisy. Once you start executing it, your mind will be back to being quiet. So next, let's look at the second reason for why your mind gets noisy. So the second reason is if you keep expecting something to be a certain way, but if it's not, then your mind will get noisy. See, there are two kinds of things in this world. One is that which you can control, and the second is that which you cannot control. The things that are under your control is your input, which is who you're being and what you're doing. But that which is not in your control is the output, which is the results. For example, let's say that you have a desire. Now, that which is in your control is only the effort that you put in to achieve that goal. But the how and when those efforts will get fruitful is not under your control. To give you another example, your external circumstances and situations are not under your control. But how you respond to that situation or the attitude that you have towards any external situation is completely under your control. So, focus on the input in which you have full control over rather than trying to control the output. If you keep working on the things that you can control, your mind won't be noisy. And the work can also be done effortlessly. But if you try to control the things that are not under your control, that's when your mind will start getting noisy and you will feel stressed. So, examples of things that are not under your control are obstacles that come on the way, delay time, waiting time, etc. When you try to control these, you will feel stressed. But if you choose to accept these as a part of the process and choose to calmly go through them, then your mind will be quiet. Let's say that you have this rigid idea of how things should happen and how they should unfold. In this case, you won't be open to new ideas, and when you hold on to plans too tightly, then even a small obstacle can shake you off. It's definitely great to have a clean plan of what you want and what you're going to do to achieve it. But you have to hold on to the plan lightly and be a bit flexible and adapt to the things that come on the way. It's like being like water. Water always hits its target no matter what obstacles come its way. Now, let's understand this with the help of an example. Let's say that this is the target and here are some of the obstacles on the way to the target. Let's say that water has this goal of hitting the target, but it has to go through these obstacles. Just imagine how easily will water be able to reach its target despite moving through those obstacles? This is because the water does not resist the presence of the obstacles. It accepts it, adapts to it, and smoothly goes towards its target. Now let's look at the other scenario of a rigid stick. Let's say that this rigid stick also has this goal of reaching the target. And this also has to cross these obstacles on its way. But just imagine, when this rigid stick is moving towards the target through those obstacles, every time it hits on the obstacles, there is a resistance. And there is also a possibility of the rigid stick falling down. So, if you are like this rigid stick and every time you encounter an obstacle, if you resist by complaining and reacting, then your mind will also be noisy and it will take you a lot more time to reach your target. But if you're like water, the target is all you can see and you will aim, shoot, and be flexible on the way, and the goal will be reached much quicker because in the case of water, reaction, complaining, all these have been avoided. Thus, you could smoothly reach your target. Reacting and complaining is both a waste of your time and your energy. So, if you maintain the quality of water in you, then your mind will be very focused and it will quietly look for ways to reach your target, instead of wasting your time and energy on reacting and complaining. So, to make your mind quiet, incorporate the qualities of water in you. Now, let's look at the third reason for why your mind gets noisy. So, the third reason is imagining non-existent scenarios. This is generally the what-if questions that run through your mind because of fear and doubt. If you'd like to know more about how to handle your mind and get rid of these unwanted thoughts, then I've already created a video for it. So just click that little I button above to watch that video. So to summarize, if you observe, your mind's chatters are filled with thoughts that you're trying to avoid. So, if your mind is noisy, it means that it's time for you to give attention to it and hear what it's trying to tell you. I'm not telling you to act on what your mind is telling you. Just listen and observe what it's trying to tell you. So, instead of trying to avoid the chatter, just try to listen to it. If it's just unwanted chatters, just listen to it and let it go. But most probably, the mind is trying to teach you something by being noisy. So, take responsibility, attend to it, and respond to the situation instead of trying to ignore it or just trying to get rid of it. See, here are the 2 points to remember. If your mind and heart is aligned, your mind will be very quiet. And 2, if your thoughts, words, and actions are aligned, then also your mind will be very quiet. So, if your mind is noisy, it means that there is a misalignment. So, attention has to be given to bring things back to alignment. Your mind is actually trying to signal you about the misalignment by being noisy. So, it's time for you to give attention to it and not try to escape away from it. Escaping might be the easiest thing to do, but it might not be the best choice. Escaping only increases your mind's chatters. This is because your mind is trying to grab your attention, but if you try to divert away from it, then your mind will put in more effort to try to catch your attention. So, if your mind is being noisy, it means that it's seeking for your attention. So, give it your attention, take care of it, and get things sorted. Think of a noisy mind like a crying baby. A baby cries because it wants attention. Similarly, your mind is being noisy because it wants your attention. The more you ignore it, the more the mind's chatters will increase. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I genuinely hope that this video is helpful. Hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you choose to improve the quality of your life and achieve your goals smoothly. And see you in the next video.